everybody. Today I'm driving in the snow. I wasn't going to make this video, but I thought I hadn't made one for a while and the traffic is going really slowly. The roads are actually quite treacherous. We've just been let go from work, so probably we should have been let go a little while earlier, judging by the state of the road. In the UK, obviously, you don't need very much snow to cause a major sort of emergency and mass panic. So I'm hoping this video ends well, but I'm trying out my Bongo as a four-wheel drive. When I got it, someone had removed the prop shaft. I think they thought it would be a bit more economical on fuel, so I've had it reinstated, and this is the first winter, the first snow I've had to practice driving it in since. I've just found it quite good, actually. I pumped the brakes a bit when I was sliding down one of the smaller little off-roads, and now I'm right near the hospital, so this road's pretty good. Just really slow going. So I plan to see how this journey gets on, and let you know whether it works much better as a four-wheel drive or not. A few years ago we had another snow day really similar, and it was a Thursday as well, and I slid part way down a really steep road before pulling over and abandoning the Bongo, so and singing 80s songs at the top of my lungs because I was so nervous, but I'll keep you posted as to how this gets on. This traffic is doing my head in. I'm not really sure what's going on up there, but I'm about 10 cars behind a spreader, so hopefully should be all right. I hope he's going to my house. If he is, he can come in for a cup of tea. There's not really much to see outside of the car right now. A few people walking, lots of cars just sitting still on a hill. I presume it's the downhill at the top that's maybe the issue here. I hope not, because I gotta go down that hill. So, fingers crossed. So, it's now been like 40 minutes since I left work, and I'm just a bit bored. I don't quite know what the holdup is up there. The car's beeping because I've got sensors around it. And the car behind me is just a little bit close, which he probably shouldn't be. But this Bongo's not going anywhere. Actually, it might not have been the car behind me. It's probably just snow on the sensor. It's got a lot of beeps in here. If you've got Bongo, you'll know everything beeps. If you leave your key in, if there isn't seatbelt done up, when you put the top up, when you put the top down, there's lots of beeps that go on. Well, it's nice you're keeping me company on this little video. I'm kind of hoping that there's still some day left when I get home and I can do something if I get home. We don't get many snow days. This is the only one we've had so far this year. I think we might have got one last year if we were lucky. This will be it. It's February already. It's not liking the snow on the sensor. On the driver's side back corner. Although the car behind me is rather close. It'd be good if they had some kind of like device that said like back off as soon as the sensors went like that, or watch out, you're too close to this beautiful Bongo. I'm surprised the Japanese didn't think of that when they made this. They have every other little bell and whistle in this thing. I can't really pick up the camera and show you very much. Ooh, some snow. Oh, we're moving. Not much. Just try. The hospital's up here. I would have thought that the roads would be pretty clear near the hospital, but it seems to be really slow. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have any jokes. remembering jokes. I think some people are really good at remembering jokes. I've only got one joke, and I only remember it because one of my rainbows told me it. She was quite clever 5-year-old. Maybe she was 6. So, why couldn't you hear the pterodactyl go to the toilet? Because the P is silent. Yeah, it's probably funnier if you're 6 years old. Oh, there's nothing funny about sitting in this traffic. Well, I'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, God. Well, I'm pretty bored of this now, and I'm actually getting really hungry. I've got my lunch, because I've been let go at lunchtime, but I'm not sure whether I should actually try and eat it in the car. I've got noodles, and I've got this really handy new flask that's pretty cool. It's only the second time I've had it out. I don't know if I want to take my chances in the car, and probably I shouldn't drink and eat in the car. However, look at that baby. Mountains. And in the lid, that, do you know what that is? It's a fold-up spork. Well, I don't know if it's still hot in there, and I'm very tempted to eat it, but I've got noodles today, and I don't really want them all over my clothes while I'm driving. I have no idea why we're in this big queue, or why it's quite so slow. I guess I'll find out when I get to the top of the hill, if that ever happens. I have got this. Somebody gave me this at work today. I know who it was. It was Alice. She thought she was being funny, but I think I need a little love. Let's see. Let's see what the first one says. First one, maybe it's a sign. Okay, you ready? You can what? You can get home today. That would be nice. Well, I'm at the roundabout at the top of the hill. So, I think the problem here is, one of the problems is that this big truck that's about to pass, that one, had to back up in the middle of the roundabout. I don't think he could go down on the side roads. Hopefully this road is clear enough all the way home. I mean, it's taking so long, maybe by the time I get home, my own road will have melted. So there is that. Also, I've just eaten a pack of Love Hearts for lunch. So, I'm feeling a bit sugary. At least I don't need the toilet. About the Bongo, at this point, I have to say, if I was reviewing it, I would say that I'm quite warm and quite comfortable in here. I can't complain about the living conditions in this journey. I have got issues with the radio. I can only play the CD because we had to take the battery out of the Bongo a few weeks ago because I hadn't driven it for too long. I hadn't driven it for about 3 weeks. So I've made it more of an effort now to take it more often, which is why I drove it this morning. And I had this as my choice, or I had a Mini. And I think, I'm hoping that I made the right choice. The last time when I was sliding down the hill in this, I had the choice between this and a Land Rover Discovery in the morning before I left the house, and I clearly made the wrong decision. But I think out of a Bongo and a Mini, this has to be the better winter car. I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're still watching this This must be the most boring video you've ever watched in your life. Sorry about that. But it's your fault if you're watching it still. Oh, there's kids out there with sledges, pulling their little sledges. They've probably already been out of school, gone for a nice sledging trip, and heading home now in the time it's taken me. It's now an hour and 15 minutes since I left work. I live 12 minutes away from work. So I'm not really sure. I've definitely never taken this long to get home before. There was a car trying to get across at the intersection, and I watched it just spinning and spinning. It wasn't a Bongo, obviously, and it was just spinning because of the snow in the center of the road. It's more slush than snow, but I guess nobody's used to driving in this, and the cars aren't made for it, and the tires aren't winter tires, so it's a slippery kind of thing. All the cherry blossom trees look beautiful with all their little covering of snow on them. It didn't look this Christmassy at Christmas. Well, at least we get one day of it. Well, things are moving, but very slowly, so I'll be back and see where we get to. Nearly home now. Well, that's it. I finally managed to make it home. Almost 2 hours from when I set off, and the road's looking pretty mucky that I'm on, but at least I'm parked up and I'm not taking this beast back out again. It got me home. Can't say the roads were terribly treacherous, and I'm glad for it. So, safe and sound. I love my Bongo. See you next time.